Second graders, and welcome to Skills Block, Day 41, Words Rule. Our learning targets for the day: I can identify words ending in CAL and CLE in tropical island. I can read and identify words ending in CAL and CLE in order to spell them correctly. Now let's read the poem line by line. Open up your ears to find the rhyme. When we read together, we sound great. Listen up to the rhymes we make. Today we're going to read a poem together. First, you'll follow along as I read. Then we'll read it together, and you can read it at home as we think about the words that we read. Tropical island. A tropical island is my homeland. Take a look at my castle in the sand. Here out your window, no icicles will you see, only blue skies, the sun, and the sea. So come on over, ride a bicycle with me. Swimming and running are the sports I love. It's critical I have surf below and raise above. Sometimes I make vocal music with ones I love. My uncle is the best singer in the group. When we sit in a circle, we make a large troop. It's typical we sing every day. We perform musicals in many different ways. Come join us to see the show. The tropical island will be more fun than you know. Great. Now let's read this poem together out loud. I'll read it and you read it at home. While we're reading, we can practice our rules of fluency so that we read smoothly, with expression, with meaning, and at just the right speed. Read along with me. Tropical island. A tropical island is my homeland. Take a look at my castle in the sand. Here out your window, no icicles will you see, only blue skies, the sun, and the sea. So come on over, ride a bicycle with me. Swimming and running are the sports I love. It's critical I have surf below and raise above. Sometimes I make vocal music with ones I love. My uncle is the best singer in the group. When we sit in a circle, we make a large troop. It's typical we sing every day. We perform musicals in many different ways. Come join us to see the show. The tropical island will be more fun than you know. Great job reading along with me. Now take a minute to read the poem to yourself while you think about words that share the same sound, and see if you can find some words that share that same sound. Great reading. Now let's talk about the words you discovered that share the same sound. Many of the words have the cl sound at the end. Some of the words have a CLE ending, and some words have a CAL ending. They both sound the same. They're spelled differently, but they have the same sound, cul, at the end. Our first word that we could look at is tropical. We hear the cul sound at the end, and it's spelled with CAL ending. Our next word is icicle. If we ignore our ending with the S, that makes it plural, but we look at the singular version of icicle, it has the cul ending, but it's spelled with a CLE. Critical is our next one with a CAL ending. Critical. Circle is our next word with a CLE ending. Great job. Can you take a closer look, a closer look, a closer look? Can you take a closer look at these words today? Your turn. Yes, we'll take a closer look, a closer look, a closer look. Yes, we'll take a closer look to group the words today. Great job singing. Here are some of the words that we read in the poem and some new words as well. Take a minute and examine these words and think about how they might be similar and different. Think about what you noticed about these words. That's right, all of the words sound like the co sound at the end. What did you notice about how they're different and how they're spelled? That's right, although they all have the co sound at the end, they're spelled with either CAL ending or CLE ending. What do you notice about the words ending in CAL if you take off the AL ending? That's right, there's a base word ending in IC. Yes, so words ending in CAL often have a base word that ends in IC. An example of this is tropical. If we take off our AL, our base word tropic ends in IC. A tropical place is a place that has hot and humid weather. The base word tropic means hot or humid. This is a way that we can decide if it's spelled with a CAL or CLE when spelling words that have a co ending. If you can determine the base word, it is spelled with a CAL ending. Let's put these words into two different groups, CAL endings and CLE endings. I'll read the word, and then I want you to read the word to yourself as well and decide, where will I put the word? Is it spelled with CLE or CAL? Make sure that you practice saying and spelling the words at home as well. Our first word is critical. Think about the base word. Do you hear a base word inside critical? That's right, it's critic. So if we hear critic, which ends in an IC, then critical must be a CAL ending. Our base word is critic. It ends in an IC, which tells us that critical will be spelled with a CAL ending. Great job. Let's keep going. Tropical. Tropical. Think of our base word being tropic. Then we know it's a CAL ending. Our next word is local. Local. Great job, CAL ending. Make sure you're practicing at home as well. Our next word is icicle. Great job. Now we have a CLE ending. Icicle. Our next word, bicycle. Another CLE ending. Critical. That's right, we had practiced one at the beginning. Circle. Musical. Logical. Medical. Cubicle. Circle. Miracle. Electrical. Vocal. And uncle. Great job practicing those words and how they're spelled with their endings. Let's reflect on our learning. What does it mean to be independent? What does it mean to be an independent reader? What knowledge and skills do you have now that you did not have earlier in the year? And how did you acquire that knowledge or skill? Great job, second graders. We'll see you again tomorrow.